Hello all, July 22nd, 2020, 10:18 p.m. Here with a 1957 Fetters model number. I'm just going to cheat here. 816 CS-2, which can be confirmed right up there. We're going to fire this beast up. I have this wired to print, except for, and it does run. I cheated a little bit. I was going to get the first one, but I couldn't find my phone, so I fired it up for a few minutes. And like I said, it's pretty sweaty. I feel like it might be a tad bit low, unfortunately. Like this top rung didn't seem to want to get cool, but the rest of it, you can actually see frost coming out of the evaporator. And I wasn't running these two ACs tonight because I actually really wasn't originally planning on being in here long. But you know, sometimes things don't turn out like you plan them to. Anyway, I do not have this part put back together yet for one reason, and that is because, actually two reasons. I was flipping out a little bit earlier because I'm missing the freaking, I'm pretty sure it's with the ventilation mechanism, but I can't find the freaking, the gear knob to turn the thermostat, and it really has me bummed out. I know it's in here somewhere, I just gotta find the damn thing. But yeah, everything's back together completely, wires run. Why does it look like the coils are, no they're not. Just the way the angle is. Let's see, why does it look like I have crap on the coils? Yeah, I don't. Yes, this line is all iced up. And as for this freaking yellow wire in here, I couldn't get the terminal to fit back in, so we ended up soldering it in place, which is probably a better connection than it even was originally, so I'm not really worried about it. I think I may have to tighten down the compressor a little bit. It's pretty noisy. Like I said, the unit in general is noisy. It's not a very quiet runner like the later ones, but it sure is nice looking. And Mike in particular, this question's for, is there any way you think this control bezel can be shined up a little bit? I mean, it don't look bad, but it would look cool if it were, you know, more mint, so to speak. Anyway, also the other reason I don't have this hooked up is because there's no point even me hooking the ground up, because there's no ground prong on the thing, the end of the plug. And the plug has a severe case of molded plug disease. So I'm going to have to make a new cord up and install that, and I'll run that correctly through here. Yeah, we have the contactor switch. The big capacitor is new. I showed you in the last video what the size comparison was. Yeah, we got the prints. Yeah, frost detector, which is right there. Hopefully that works. Being I have this freaking thermostat maxed all the way out. Hoping it works. All right, so that's that. But that's not all by any means. Let's fire it up. These two buttons literally do the same exact thing. This is what really determines exhaust or ventilation. And even that, the dampers are so small, I kind of highly doubt they really do much. It's moving all the, that's funny. We're going to put the cover kind of like half-assed on there for now, just to keep as much airflow as possible blowing out. Well, it's not right technically, but it'll do for now. It's better than nothing, I guess, huh? Got that all chromed up, nice metallic silver. I still may do this in black. I got the rest of these fins straightened out with a coil comb I got from KB years ago. Take a look at the name tag on the B series compressor. And it's great, I can touch this unit while it's running without getting the living shit zapped out of me anymore. Alright, so we're gonna start the compressor up, but after we let it run a little bit, I'm gonna shut it down and I'm gonna change the wiring of the fan motor a little bit, because I want to see if that leg that's tied off is actually the or is it fan motor? There it is. Yeah, the red was capped. So that's obviously going to be a different speed, but I wonder if the red is the one for low, because I feel like this is a little bit loud for a Fetters. And the balance is pretty good because it's not vibrating. The compressor, however, for a B series, usually the B series run pretty quiet. But anyway, we're going to hear it. Ready? 1, 2, and... Man, that sounds good. I can touch it and not get the shit zapped out of me. It's an amazing thing. Now it's getting cold right away. Okay, maybe it just needed to get some fluids pumping through it. But usually the recips, they're pretty good with getting cold right away. Especially the B. It's a very, very efficient compressor. Yeah, it's really cold here on down. I wonder if you can see the frosting again. Not yet. We have pretty even temps throughout, but up here you can feel it's a little bit warmer. Yeah, the top rung. So it may be a tad low. I doubt if it's off by much. Just enough to be a little bit annoying, because that's going to bother me because I have OCD. The air getting sucked in. It's got to be warmer than that in here. Maybe not. What do we got up here? Yeah, 75. Maybe it is about right. Over here with the run, I'm through the cool air sitting the ground. So you can feel like right here it's not as cold. But down here it's freezing cold. Yeah, I still think we're low on a charge. Not by much, but a little bit. I remember getting this the first time being like, ah. Now I can actually... Yeah, it should be. Fuck. For some reason, like right here, you can feel it's where it's not as cold. Yeah, it's shaking pretty good. I was hoping it wouldn't. Already got some condensate building up in the drain pan. Kenny, what do you think? Do I have this too tight or too loose? I don't know now. I'm second guessing myself. Maybe it's too tight. See what kind of readings we're getting now. I'm disappointed you can't see the frost anymore. Yeah, I should actually be getting lower temps than that, I think. I feel like my low temps are a little high. It is freaking freezing though on the bottom. Yeah, it should be blowing a little bit colder though. I know my 14 blows a lot colder than that. Alright, well we're going to shut it down for a minute. I'm going to pause it. And I'm going to change the leg on the fan motor. Maybe that's a lower speed. Actually, yeah, you can see over here even. Look at that. This is sweaty. Over here, these ones are not. Alright. Yeah, I'm convinced now we're a little low. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. The ones in the back don't have any condensation building up on them. They're like getting a fraction of the cooling we should be. But that's okay. We'll get it. Just to show quick before I turn it off. These two buttons are the exact same thing. Actually, all three of them do the same thing if you have the thermostat turned all the way the freak down. Alright. And also, the other thing you gotta see here, the airflow switch. All of this is a damper that blocks half the air from coming out. That's freaking funny. That's it. There's no electronic control either. All it is literally just a damper. I wonder if you can see it in there. Can you? Yeah, you can. And I find that amusing. I'll be back with y'all in a few minutes here. Just give me a minute to change this fan motor wire out, and we'll see how much quieter it runs. Alright, got the new connector on. We are going to unplug the black one for now. And, hang on, make sure I got the right one. Yeah, I do. And plug in the one I just put the new connector on. I'm gonna just tape this one up quick just in case, just so I don't want to freaking arc anything out or damage the motor at all. So we're gonna tape that up quick, and then we're gonna decide what one's quieter and see how the airflow is with it wired low speed, if that is low speed. I wonder if that's actually not even higher speed. I don't see how it would be though, because that thing was ridiculously loud. You know, four feathers anyway. So yeah, we're gonna see how it runs, and then I'll determine what one I'm gonna keep hooked up. All right, well, we're about to have one of those here goes nothing moments here. Now I noticed this is the original cap on it before I wire nutted it, but so I think that someone probably the one that's hooked up now is actually, this is probably the original one. I don't know, because I doubt it came like that from factory. Either that, or maybe it's a replacement fan motor. Kind of doubt that too, but anyway, see if it's any difference. All right, it's loud enough. Sounds like the motor's making a noise. Sounds better though. definitely sounds better. Minus that freaking humming noise the motor's making. I don't really like that one bit. Hopefully there's nothing wrong with it. Shine the laser on it, make sure it's not overheating. That motor should not be that hot. Alright, hang on. How did that? That don't even make any sense. How the hell is that even possible? There's no electronic switch at all. It's a freaking damper. Yeah, still no condensation on the back. I don't know. I'll figure out what I'm going to do about the fan then. I'm not sure yet. That does not make any sense. Can someone explain that to me? Maybe there's some theory behind it that I don't get. How a manual switch is going to affect the electrical sound of the motor. Maybe it's putting more strain on it. I don't know. But either way, it shouldn't be enough to really affect it that bad. Yeah, that makes no sense to me whatsoever. I should be hitting teens with this thing. No doubt. Or at least 20s. Come on, give me at least 20s. What kind of heat are we getting out the back? It's definitely blowing warm out the back. Ain't no doubt about that. See if that freaking fan's running. Yeah, that fan's running hot. That fan shouldn't be that hot. I want to see something quick. Out of curiosity. Yeah, they're both reading about the same. That fan motor's warm. Alright, I'm gonna turn this off. Like I said, I just want to give you guys an idea and show you that I got it back together, and minus a few pieces I got to put back together and replace in the cord, she's ready to rock and roll. And as usual, thanks for watching. And when I have this completely put back together and have the case done and the feder shield put back on it, we'll do a final video of it, and I'll let you know what the verdict was as far as the fan speed, what one I chose and why. That still don't make any sense. Alright, anyway. Till the next time.